Inter Miami's been quietly building a financial empire around Messi, and most of it sits where MLS doesn't even get to look. This is the Inter Miami Daily Podcast. Today, we're taking a step back. The $70 to $80 million Jorge Mas put on the record, and the line nobody's really drawing, what the cap actually touches, and what got negotiated around it.
Follow the show, and the next briefing lands in your feed on its own. Everybody knows Messi's deal is enormous. But when you actually break it down, the equity stake, the Apple upside, the Adidas piece, how much of that total package is MLS even watching? And how much just sits outside the league's reach?
So the headline number Jorge Mas himself gave out earlier this year is $70 to $80 million annually. But he was careful to say that figure was across everything, ownership shares included. The part that actually sits inside the MLS salary framework is a lot smaller. Per the MLS Players Association salary guide, Messi's base salary is $12 million, and his guaranteed compensation is $20.4 million. That's the number the league officially counts. And look, $20.4 million is still wild on its own. As one analysis pointed out, that figure alone tops the combined payroll of 22 MLS clubs. But the gap between $20 million and $80 million shows you where the guardrails stop. The equity stake and commercial upside, the ownership shares Mas referenced, sit outside the salary budget entirely. In practice, MLS's designated player rules count only the salary budget piece against the cap. The rest is between the player and the ownership group. Teams also get tools like general allocation money and targeted allocation money to offset even the cap-counted portion. So Miami's actual budget hit gets cushioned again.
So MLS is basically policing one slice of the total deal. Does the league have any way to scrutinize the ownership and equity side, or is that genuinely a blind spot?
That's where the competitive balance case gets messy. Because Messi's arrangement turns a player acquisition into something closer to a business merger. Equity and commercial revenue sharing sitting outside normal roster accounting. Watch what happens as Miami finalizes new stadium and lands more marquee sponsorships. Mas has been explicit that Messi's presence makes those deals possible. So the financial structure feeds on itself in a way MLS's current rule book wasn't built to govern.
Got thoughts on today's episode? A story idea? Or a correction we should know about? Send us a note anytime at Inter-Miami Daily Fancast at lanternpodcasts.com. We read them, and they help shape the show. You'll find links to every story we touched on today in the show notes, so if something caught your ear, you can go straight to the source and spend a little more time with it. That's Inter-Miami Daily Podcast for today. This is a Lantern Podcast.